Good morning everyone, welcome to today's group ride where we are going off to one of the Hungarian roads of Szekszárd, around Szekszárd. It's very flat, it's almost like a box, it's a magic road. It's a group ride, hence I not want to push anybody to climb that early in the morning, yeah. Let's see. Good morning. That's probably have to chase the boards down, right? That's not the point here. Okay. Okay, third drone. Let's do the drone camera. We have half a minute, so I will take a screenshot now. If we can. Okay, that's not the one. That's the one. I still couldn't figure out how to do it without this program, so without going there and save and such. Now let's start. Let's go back to third person cam and ramp up the effort and turn back the UI. Here we go. Jó reggelt, Péter! Itt nem tudom mit mondanak. A Ride-on is megteszi. I guess that was a counter error again. So let's just turn on the fan. Here we go. So this route is based around Szekszárd. Really flat, as you can see. So here we go. I don't know why we have these counter errors. It absolutely makes no sense. Some of us has 40 seconds left, some of us has 2 minutes, and such and such. So I don't know. Rubiet and Rose are going to advertise space. These two bots. Maybe it's time to join them and save some watts. Here we go. If you have anything on your mind, don't hold back, let me know. 80 meters ahead, the front. See if we can catch it. Csak szerencsét a BMW-hoz, Péter. 30 perc, az mi pedaling trails lesz? Valami olyasmi. Okie doke. We caught the front. Time to relax. Good going so far. We have lots of bots around here. But not complaining. I'm saving those watts in draft. Saving a lot of watts in draft actually. Feel free to chat if you have anything on your mind. Yeah. Még ezt ki azt szól, mindenkinek az ízlésére van bízva, hogy tetszik-e neki vagy sem. Van akinek nem jön be, van akinek bejön, ez a Magic Roads, itt nincs táj. Az utak vannak lemodellezve egy simított GTX alapján. A csoportban Péter fönt van egy rövid leírás, hogy mi hogyan megy RGT Cyclingba, RGT Cycling Hungary-ben. Egy fájlkép, a csoport fájljai között. Ez volt egy, so that was a roundabout and a climb to go over the highway in real. I was testing the functionality of the chat widget. Okay, it works. I was just missing the G bubble there. That's another roundabout. Okay, the roundabout's not a fan of Magic Roads. Close, thanks, champ. I'll just catch up with them. How are you, champ? Long time no see. I hope you're right, champ. Any good news for this week? Some nice group ride? Seems like it's calming down. K17. Is the loud one or the revised one? They had a loud one. Probably you bought the revised one, which is not so loud. Good job on the vehicles. 73 watts, that's because of the kicker. It's a more precise measurement then, I guess, yeah? It's not Monday morning, right? That's for sure. So on Facebook, sorry guys, but the title is wrong. Yeah, for the lamp trainer, yeah. Gen 3. For the lamp trainer it's much more quieter, that's for sure. Damn those roundabouts. Good. Good. Power meter like in the kicker, right? I think it's 1 to 3% precise or something like that. 3%? Punchy call. Anyhow, it's way more precise than the dump trainer and sensors. So good luck with the races. I would advise you, I don't know about your motivations, but I would advise you to first join 3R Watopia Flat or reverse hilly races. That would make the learning curve less steep than if you join Alpe or Volcano.com or something. The GPU, yeah, the smart trainer, a proper smart trainer, it changes the perspective of Zwift and agility cycling for that matter too. You can cheat with the dumb trainer on flats. You can't make the same thing on climbs. Harder climbs are really slow with the dumb trainer. Really tough. Not that it's so much easier on a smart trainer, but still it's easier because you're actually going somewhere. So yeah. Way better weight. What's your FTP? It's 2 watts per kilogram, I guess, around 2 hours. Probably less than 2 hours for the Alpe. Yeah, I guess if you go close to the FGP up the Alpe on Road to Sky route, then it will be around 2 hours. I don't know precisely, I can't remember numbers, but I think for 1 hour 10 you have to do around 2.5, something like that. And the first 4 corners is the slowest probably, because these are the steepest, like 12% and such. So you can shave off 1 hour of your Alpe time, actually. Let's see if we can get a proper screenshot. And again I have to push it like a zillion times. Some steep cornering. Now we are reaching the whoopsie da. There we go. Actually the corner is there, like this. Oh yeah, and I would like to thank you for the Twitch guys. Thank you very much for the 100 follower. Yesterday I reached that. I was never dreamed about when I started this streaming. 25 since so far, 75 since so far, it's 100. It's awesome. Thank you guys. And I'm dropped because they're doing much faster pace than advertised. Just catch up a little bit. Okie doke. But in this game I would want in Zwift. Route planning, not real roads but or magic roads, but route planning on available routes. So I can tell Zwift that hey, start here, go left, go right, right, left, you know, plan a route. Then shareable invites. It's not that hard. Actually you can do it on much lower resources. Why that will be solved with clubs? Late join for club rides and meetups. So yeah, shareable links and route planning. if not railroads, then Watopia route planning, London route planning, or what. So I can pick my turns and routes. It would be useful especially for Watopia. But I think it's a feature not many will use. Yeah, because yeah, I would plan a route, I would spare the time and probably 100 others or 1000 others guide leaders, but I don't think now we have 20-30,000 people online every morning, every afternoon. Out of the 30,000, only a few hundred are ride leaders. And out of the few hundred, I guess only a couple would use the route planning. Yeah, custom route events. That would be nice. I would plan the shit out of Zwift routes. So imagine you can plan a Grand Fondo on Watopia baseband including the Repcom, the Huli Repcom. So you don't have to do Uber Pretzel or Mega Pretzel for the Grand Fondo, and you don't have to do only Tempus Fugit for the Grand Fondo or Volcano Flat or something, you know. It would be nice. I do hope the shareable link will get solved with the club event. Yeah, that they wrote to Zwift that Zwift Hungary would like to be an official club. We are 1400 strong group. Few hundred are active. So we're not a small group. We are just 1 or 2 years behind in organizing ourselves compared to the herd, HDR and such. Yeah, I think it's a good idea. So I haven't changed the title of the stream in Rest Stream. Now on Facebook it's a Monday morning ride. Time travel by Rest Stream. Started using Rest Stream yesterday. Just into Facebook, Twitch and YouTube simultaneously. I was avoiding the solution, I don't know why, for half a year now. Yesterday I convinced myself it's time to start trying out stuff with Rest Stream. Okay, let's see if we can take a better screenshot. It was a good enough one, I think.
Oh, also Zwift. Please note the user interface that we can turn on and off. You can do it from the companion app, so we can do it in the configuration file manually, like minimal UI. But I don't want to do it manually, I want to do it in-game. Okay, oh, 2 ops. First I was thinking that it's too much information, but 2% ops is never a good sign. Yeah. Not too much sex. So what I would include in Zwift, three things: shareable links for events, for the club that probably solves it, if we can get a club. Anyhow, shareable links for club rides or meetups. User interface, turn on and off. If not one by one, then turn off the whole UI or turn on the whole UI. And yeah, route planning. That we would definitely elevate. That would be a nice addition, I think. Yeah. yesterday I did a century ride. Still feel it in my legs. That was a flick-flack of a route. I'm just wondering, champ. I think I saw you on live stream the other day. Are you really 116 kilograms? My tip would be around 90, 95 tops. If you say so, it's 116, I believe. I'm just surprised. How's your losing weight then? Were you always on the heavy end of the spectrum, weight-wise? If it's a comfortable topic, then I will skip it. I'm just interested. Okay, it's a bit tougher then. I mean, not to lose weight, but to compete with the mountain goat in Zwift. Damn roundabouts. Yeah, under 100. Now that you have a proper smart trainer, you can work on your power in a better way than without trainer, so that you can gain a couple of watts with endurance. Let's say you go up to 250 by next spring, and you drop to 100. That's a COD D win, yeah, in Zwift. Yeah, exactly. First couple of months, the first 3 months were with steep improvement. Then we are closing in on the autumn, at least on the northern hemisphere. And if you go indoor again, if you go outdoor ever again, it's this year. If you go indoor again, you should start, I think, you should start with 12 weeks off season, 12 weeks winter training plan. You can schedule it for yourself, it's great for endurance. And after that, drop some building up training plan with collected endurance. You will be good as golden. good as gold. What's the phrase? It's nice, 10 kilogram minus. It's a nice progress, mate, to have there. Okay, let's just give a draft to the others. Well, let's try to, right? I guess you don't eat processed sugar and flour products anymore. Well, that's the first step and the most basic but most important step. Get your diet right. If you eat shit, you will turn out shit. No way around it. Your body will be underfueled for cycling, for running, for whatever sports you pick. Except probably chess. But your brain can be underfueled too. Not scrap food, junk food. That's not a race, I want to give you a draft. If you don't want it, I'm okay on your wheels. Damn those roundabouts. Yep. Okay, let's just stand for a change. With that weight and the improving power, you will be in the middle of the pack in no time. I mean, yeah, in time, but you get it. Two and a half, 3 years ago, I was in low cuts D, and I'm still wondering in the middle of the B group that where did the C group go? I mean, I remember signing up for C races and afraid of them, but now I'm in the middle of B, and it's like I remember D, and of course I remember B. I'm in the B, But the C, can't recall that many races I've done on C. I think C is just a stepping stone. But now they're overhauling the system. They will make it more like a rank system to progress. I hope they will introduce it in a month or two. They are already practicing the green cone of shame, and you start in the brown category or you overstep your category. Yeah, the green cone is one thing, but they are thinking about a system like in real to make it mandatory to step through steps to advance. So if you have a history, one can decide if you are through or not. You're not pushing against after the two guy. They are speeding away. It's supposed to be an easy ride, yeah? Yeah, I hope they introduce the green cone of shame for the rest of the races during May. Yeah, prelim races. Yeah, you are waiting for me, but the advertised space was around 2 watts, so this is between 160 and 200. Yeah, those Ds, not so good for the experience, and I do hope they will introduce a possibility to exclude dumb trainers, but of course they will not. They will not, because Eric Min's stance currently is that they don't want to stop anyone to start. They just want to let them know that, hey bro, you're doing it wrong. The thing is, if you have got a power, you have to race in category A. And Natangera told it properly in the Zwift podcast, the last 2 or 3 ones. Just like in the real world. If you have a pro license and you start in an amateur race and win, you're just an asshole. That wasn't his words, but that was the conclusion. Whoopsie. That was interesting. I feel strongly about it. Back in the day when I started with mountain bikes, 97, 98, there were a couple of guys who were Hungarian pros, middle of the pack, and they started in between the amateurs and won, and we hated them because rather you have no place in the amateurs, you are already in the pros. So only for the glory, don't start with the amateurs. That's a shitty thing to do. And I think I can accept that some of the dumb trainer users don't know about categories, some of the dumb trainer users don't know about their power, and the power is not real. And some of the guys with smart trainers don't know about the real power and such. But that's no way that many don't know about that. The thing is with dumb trainer users that with the current surge, many of the guys has dumb trainers at home or can purchase one, and they already have the speed and pedal sensor, so that's why you see so many dumb trainer users in races. They want to race, and that's okay. They will learn how to use their power. But I have a friend with dumb trainer and pedal sensor who doesn't have a power meter of any kind otherwise. And Zwift keeps telling him that he has 300 plus wattage in the jungle and such, so he believes it, because that's what the program says. Good vibes on that side. Okay, let's just cool down a little bit. The last 200 meters or so. Yeah, it's still Z power, Z power, so. Okay. I don't think that this debate will ever end. Sleepy time. Good night, mate. And to eat my breakfast. about dumb trainers, I don't think we will ever reach a conclusion. I tool always not precise enough. You can make it precise enough, but it's like, it's like Windows operating system. It has to run on so many different hardwares, like the dumb trainers. You can apply dumb trainers for almost any kind of bike. Well, that makes it you cannot make it precise enough. Or you can make a trainer for this bike with this tire and this wheel and such, and it will be precise, but only for this bike and this wheel and this tire and such. And I have to keep the tire clean. I have to have it always on 7 bars, so maybe 110 psi or what's that. So yeah, the universal trainer will never be precise. If you go less universal, I think, then you can make it more precise. And that's when the smart trainers come in, and that's when the direct drive trainers come in, because of course not by much, but you are making it less and less universal. I think the Wahoo Kicker actually more universal than Tacx Neo, but the Tacx Neo is still more precise than the Kicker, not by much, but more precise. The Kicker is still a belt-driven trainer with how do you say that? It's a weight wheel. Yeah. We will not solve this debate, champ, online. Thank you very much for being there. Thank you for being talkative. Very fun to have somebody around and talk to. And I will check that rest stream title tomorrow. Tomorrow we will have same start, 6 o'clock EM CET. We will start with the coffee ride again. So we are doing London ERL half, which is 70 something kilometer, 4 boxing. So that will be fun. With that, thank you very much for watching. Thank you for the company, champ and Peter. Goodbye tomorrow. Until tomorrow. See you. It's a pot, so we are like it.